But in all my years, I've never walked back. Not once. There's a profound difference between moving slowly towards something and retreating from it. One is patience. The other is surrender. They say only a fool learns from his own mistakes. The wise, they learn from the mistakes of others. It's the first, quiet hack to a life of fewer regrets. You don't have to touch the stove to know it's hot. Sometimes, you just need to watch someone else's finger. And speaking of watching, let's talk about company. It is infinitely wiser, my friend, to be alone than to be in the wrong company. The wrong crowd doesn't just waste your time. It dilutes your character, one compromised principle at a time. Do not, I beg you, follow the majority simply because it's a crowd. Follow the right way, even if you're tracing its path alone in the dirt. What defines a person? In my 3 decades of observing lives, of telling stories, 2 moments reveal everything. Your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. That second one? That's the real test. Success is a magnifying glass for your soul. And let's be brutally honest for a moment. Attitude, maturity, and mindset, they are far more attractive, far more magnetic than any set of looks. Looks are a snapshot. Character is the entire film. We forget so easily that life is a journey, not a race. We're sprinting for finish lines that don't exist, missing the scenery that makes the trip worthwhile. And those hard times? They are not assassins sent to kill you. They are the strictest, most unforgiving teachers you will ever have. They don't come to destroy. They come to reveal what you're made of, and who is made of what around you. My religion is a simple one. When I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. It's not complicated. Your conscience is the most ancient and reliable compass ever created. Trust its needle. And to the person who says something is impossible, that word, I found, only exists in the dictionary of fools. For everyone else, it's just a temporary problem waiting for a solution. Now, a piece of hard-won advice. I have no time to battle egos and small minds. Their battlefield is tiny, and the prizes are meaningless. It's okay, human even, to feel anger, but it is never okay to be cruel. Remember that distinction. It's the line between passion and poison. So what do? You work. You work hard in silence. Let your success, when it arrives, be the noise. And while you work, be kind. Be happy. They are not just gifts to others. They are balm for your own soul. Both lead to a profound, unshakable peace. See, not every storm in your life comes to disrupt it. Some come with a fierce, cleansing wind to clear your path, to blow away the deadwood so you can see the road ahead. Here's the beautiful paradox of mistakes. They increase your experience, and experience, in turn, decreases your mistakes. You are literally learning your way out of error. Hard times perform the same service for your friendships. They are the furnace that reveals true gold and burns away the glitter. A triad of wisdom for emotional moments. Never reply when you are angry. Never make a promise when you are wildly happy. And never, ever make a decision when you are deeply sad. Your judgment is compromised in these states. Wait for the weather in your soul to calm. True leadership isn't about forcing people to follow. It's about crafting a vision so compelling, you're simply inviting them on a journey. And success? The first massive step isn't a hustle. It's a mental shift. The moment you stop caring about what everyone thinks, you'll know you're there. Words, they can lie. They can spin and shimmer and deceive. But actions will always tell you the raw, unvarnished truth. Remember, success hugs you in the quiet, private moments of your own pride. Failure, however, has a way of slapping you right in the public square. That's just life. And in a world drowning in noise, never underestimate the power of a purposeful silence. It is always better than adding to the nonsense. If you want to be strong, truly strong, learn to enjoy your own company. Find solace in solitude. Your mind is your most powerful organ. No poison on earth can truly kill a positive thinker, and no medicine can ultimately save a negative one. Overthinking? It's not just a habit. It's the single biggest architect of unhappiness. Your thoughts need to be cleaner than pure water. Why? Because thoughts form words. Words become actions. Actions build habits. Habits forge character. And character etches your destiny. It all starts with a single, unchecked thought. Faith is the train for that mind. Train it, discipline it, to see the sliver of good in everything. The mind is a beautiful, miraculous servant, but it makes for a terrifying and dangerous master if left unchecked. Want to know someone? Don't just listen to their curated words to know their mind. Watch their unconscious actions to know their heart. The gap between the two is where their truth lives. And never forget, whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. It's not a platitude. It's a neurological blueprint. People who shine from within, they don't need a spotlight. They are their own light source. And to be old and wise, you have no choice. You must first be young and stupid. The wisdom is the scar tissue from the stupidity. It's the only way. The most powerful force in your life is your own thinking. It has the quiet, terrifying ability to redefine any situation, to reframe any catastrophe. You don't truly know the meaning of hate until your own family comes against you. That's a particular kind of cold. But peace, ironically, can begin with something as simple as a smile. You change the world not by shouting your opinion from the rooftops, but by quietly living your example on the ground. If you have the power, and you do, to make someone happy, even for a moment, do it. The world is parched for these acts. Words are like keys. Chosen with care, with empathy, they can unlock any heart. Chosen with force, they can shut any mouth. But you'll never know what was inside. Everyone has a view. No one has the same view. Your perspective is your unique artwork. So never regret. I mean it. Never regret anything that has happened. It is stone. It cannot be changed. It cannot be undone. It cannot be forgotten. So take it. Hold its weight. Learn its texture. And let it be a lesson that moves with you, not an anchor that holds you back. Failures are not the opposite of life. They are part of its curriculum. If you don't fail, you don't learn. If you don't learn, you never change. And a life without change is not a life. It's a museum exhibit. Have a character like salt. Its presence in the meal is rarely noticed, but its absence makes everything taste bland. Be that essential. Remember this. Locks are never manufactured without a key. In the same way, the universe, God, fate, It never gives you a problem without embedding the solution within it or near it. Our job isn't to panic. It's to have the patience to find the key and turn it. Life is the most difficult exam. And so many fail because they're trying to copy the answers from the person next to them, not realizing everyone has a completely different question paper. How to deal with people. A simple mantra: if they respect you, respect them. If they disrespect you, still respect them. Do not allow the actions of others to corrode your own good manners. Why? Because you are not representing them. You are representing you. Protect your own integrity like it's the last fort on the hill. I can accept failure. Everyone who's ever done anything worthwhile has a graveyard of failures. What I cannot accept is not trying. There are two ways to be fooled, you see. One is to believe what isn't true. The other, more stubborn way, is to refuse to accept what is true. You want to predict your future? Stop guessing. Start creating it. And you cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. That bill always comes due with interest. We are cursed as a species with a funny trait. We learn from history that we do not learn from history. And those who spend their days as fault finders in the lives of others, they usually have no time left to correct the faults in the mirror. The best revenge against those who hurt you? It's not wrath. It's a profound, quiet indifference. Showing them, through your lived peace, that they are no longer the reason behind your smile or your tears. Forgive others, not because they suddenly deserve it, but because you deserve the peace that comes with letting that poison go. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Authenticity has a long game, and it always wins. A cynical truth? When money speaks, nobody checks the grammar. Let that inform you, but not define you. I will never forget the people who came to me with a lamp when I was in my darkest rooms. Those situations, they don't just teach you about life. They teach you who is life for you. People don't fundamentally respect you when you are just available. They respect you when you are valuable. Harsh, but true. Build value. To be calm in a world of chaos is the highest achievement of the self. The truth doesn't need your defense squad. It's like a lion. Let it loose. It will defend itself. Direction is so much more important than speed. A man walking firmly west will beat a sprinting man running in circles every time. And that lone path, the one less traveled, it teaches you things crowded roads never whisper. Your happiness is your responsibility. Not your parents, not your partners, not your bosses. Yours. When people laugh at you, trying to diminish your dream, don't react. Don't feel small. Wake up the lion inside you that's been sleeping. Then go back to work in silence. Nearly all men can stand adversity. But if you want to test a man's true character, give him power. See what he does with it. Strong people, truly strong people, they don't put others down. They use their strength to lift people up. There is immense power in a strategic silence. In a place where you are ignored, disrespected, tolerated but not celebrated, saying nothing, leaving with your dignity that increases your value. Don't fight for a seat at a broken table. I do not think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. Growth is non-negotiable. And through all of this, everyone, everywhere, smiles in the same language. Remember our shared humanity. Life is a gift, a fragile, temporary, breathtaking gift. Wake up every day and realize that. And if your parents were not rich in money, but rich in love, and they worked until their bones ached to give you a beautiful life, take a moment right now to appreciate that sacrifice. It is the deepest debt paid with the purest currency. Walk slow if you must, but walk forward. Be kind. Think clearly. Build in silence. And let your life in time become the only noise that ever mattered.